Woohoo, Bitcoin. Not today, right? After having kind of a bullish week, right? It had a bullish few days there. It looked like it was going to take out that 41,000 and hold it. And it's kind of reeled back right now, right? We're sitting at about 36,370 right now. Let's go take a look at the Bitcoin chart. And then I got a good warning for you guys from an old penny stock guy from the late 90s. But let's take a look at this chart first. And just doing what we talked about. Remember this selling down here? That was huge, massive selling, especially look at that volume bar right there. Massive unloading of Bitcoin, right? And so it takes a little time to digest that. But the first thing you want to do is see it stop going down, which it did. It confirmed it once. It confirmed it a couple weeks ago. I reconfirmed it. And you see it's actually broke that downtrend on the Fibonacci, and it's kind of bounced back up. It just took a first shot at that 23.6, right? Which is right there at 39,600. And it kind of stayed there for a day or two, and then it just kind of started trickling down again. There's just not a lot of media and stuff driving Bitcoin right now. We know it's got a certain amount of momentum to it, but technically the chart still looks good. I mean, it's just softened over the last couple of days. We're still in that buy range, guys. We talked about it. As long as you're in that little channel there, and you can see it, right? From right there about that 3,400 up to about that 39.5. As long as you're in there, if you're a hodler, if you're long on it, or you want to position for the next move, this is where you do it, guys. Don't buy up here and just get ready. Every now and then you add a little bit of Bitcoin. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's go look at an Ether chart first. You can see Ether's doing the same thing. We haven't even put drawings on this one because it's so identical to the Bitcoin chart right now. You see, you had a big sell down, big volume capitulation, little test of that bottom there, little retest coming around about a week later. Ether retested a little quicker, and then you had a flat line on your momentum. And RSI is kind of trickling out, but we know that the volume and stuff's probably slowing down on Ethereum right now, on the Ether coin. Look, guys, we decided. We had those coins, right? We were talking about in the Voyager and stuff. We had bought some of the Tron. We had bought some of the Cardano. We bought some of the VeChain. And we're going to trade them a little bit, right? And then we kind of really thought about it, guys. And Dogecoin is your example for this. This is coming from an old penny stock trader, okay? When they were hot in the late 90s, when E-Trade and stuff just came around. It was fun. It was the wild, wild west of trading, man. It was incredible, just like it is right now with these coins in Bitcoin. What's happening now is, and Dogecoin is your perfect example of it, they're blinky lights right now. They're blinky lights. And all it is just like we used to do back in the penny stock days. You find something with a decent story, you find something that'll create some interest, might have a little news going, you buy low, you get out, and you're gone, and you're done with that. The stock market, by the time we hit 2002, 2003, was just littered with dead companies on the penny stock exchange. And they all got pimped and hoarded by people like me. That's what's happening with those coins right now. So we decided, we kept the VeChain because we really like the project and we want to just at least have the money in that on the Voyager account. But we moved everything back into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, so if you're playing along with us, that's what we're doing right now. We think you get the most bang for your buck, you get the most legitimacy, and you kind of stay out of that volatility BS. Because I'm going to tell you guys, you're going to start seeing it. These coins are going to have really good weeks or two, right, where they're just the buzz of the internet and they're just flying high, and all of a sudden they're going to start trickling down like Dogecoin did, and all of a sudden they're just going to fade away. So be careful with these coins right now. I'm telling you guys, I've seen a lot of similarities to the old penny stocks days, man. It's wild, wild west, baby. We love it. I mean, you know what I mean? It's a great way to make money. And there's a lot of people out there making money right now on it. So look, that's where we're at right now, guys. In the Nexo portfolio, which is the holding tank, because we get the interest every day, right? We added we swapped some Bitcoin for the Nexo token so we could up that daily interest to that highest level. which we did. That's all we'll keep of the Nexo coins. We don't care what the price is of the Nexo coin. We don't care what the movement is on the chart and stuff like that. Those coins have a specific purpose, and their purpose is to drive up the daily interest rate on the other coins. Other than that, we have the Bitcoin, we have the Ethereum, and in the Nexo, our super home run swing, grand slam swing, of course, is the Stellar coin, right? We think at some point that thing will be pretty important. The V chain we kept in the Voyager because there's something about that project that we really like and stuff. So we kept we didn't liquidate that when we reliquidated the Dogecoin, and what else did we have? Tron and Cardano, right? Cardano, which is going to change the world, but keeps going down. That's the thing about these things too, guys. Just like with the penny stocks. I mean, if you guys are old time traders, you remember the Linux craze, where when Linux became a big thing, Red Hat, and anything that put out a news release, any stock that put out a news release with even the word Linux in it went up 40% for the day, which was a lot for penny stocks right back then. You're starting to see it now, and just remember that lesson, okay, guys, that just like back then, it's like, oh, all of a sudden this project's gonna just change everything, everybody's getting on board, blah blah blah, let's go. And then all of a sudden the next blinky light lights up and everybody moves, and you don't want to be a bag holder. Okay, bag holders are no, okay, whether we're playing the cryptos or whether we're playing the stocks. Okay, so look, guys, you guys have a great weekend. Okay, we're hodlers. You see what we've done. We decided we're gonna, we kind of dabbled a little bit in the coins, and we actually built a little Bitcoin in the Nexo by trading some of those coins in the Voyager, but it's just getting a little too similar for our taste to those penny stocks, and we just don't want to do that. Not with this. We're looking to build assets. Asset positions with the Bitcoin and stuff. Although that's what we used to do back in the late 90s. And I'll give you guys a tip here. In case you ever play those Reddit stocks and stuff like the BlackBerry and stuff, who the hell wants to own BlackBerry for 5 years? If you can trade it and make some money in it, you take that money and you move it into something real like Apple or something that's going to pay you every 3 months and give you one of the best balance sheets in the market, right? Everybody's got their favorite stocks. Same thing with the coins, guys. You make a little money, get it the hell out of that token and into something substantial, like either the BTC or the Ether coin. You know what I mean? And it's okay to play 1 or 2 projects that you think will change the world. I don't know. I just started watching Startup on Netflix, so I'm like, hey, I want the next gen coin. I'll have to find it on the ArcNet, but something like that. Anyways, look, guys, you have a great weekend. Okay, you guys, it's Aloha Friday. Of course, Bitcoin's a 24/7 market, so most of you will probably be watching it tomorrow. Enjoy the weekend at least a little bit, okay? And we'll see you guys on Monday.